So the time is 5:43 a.m. I was just getting ready to upload videos here. 5:43, and my van is registering. My van alarm went on. This has never happened before until increased rate of harassments from my neighbors that I cannot prove. I guess so this happened on the first, this is the third time. It was 3 nights ago when the alarm was triggered at like 11:10, and then 2 nights ago at 11:08, and now today when I'm in Colombia at 5:47, 5:48, 5:43. Do I call the police from Colombia? They can only make police reports while in person. They are welcome to come in person to 39 Valerie Lane and speak to the man who lives there. The only thing I can do is speak about what's happening. The increased rate of harassments, I don't really know their goal beyond harassment. But these are videos that will be posted about harassment from my neighbors. It must be that, now, these detections of glass break on the van, remember in the first or second video that I explained about how the driveway marker or the road marker that you stick into the ground, how it flicked the van when I walked past it, that registered as I'm trying to remove the glare, that registered as a glass break. I don't know how they trigger that. I do know that mysteriously one day when I'm sure, mysteriously one day, I believe it was the neighbors who broke the storm door, who shattered the glass of the storm door. This could have been, it could be crazy, but it could have been a laser. They could have, I don't know, some type of airsoft. Maybe it's an airsoft gun. Airsoft, like little plastic pellets. Boom. There you go. I don't know. But these are new things that are happening. And I can only think of one possibility, that it's number 40, because these are triggers that can only occur with near proximity. Someone near the van is doing this. So I want to upload this video. It's 5:47 a.m. now, 5:47. I will upload this video first onto Nextdoor, and then I will upload my other videos. This video cannot be uploaded to Nextdoor because it's already exceeded the limit. But the series of harassments from my neighbors, how do I prove that? How do I prove that? It can't be proven. But at the same time, what I fear is that I do know that my neighbors don't want attention brought to them or the neighborhood. And that is I fear that if I were to leave that home, something worse would happen, because then it's not attached to the neighborhood. So I fear greater harassments or greater actions of violence or whatever. But This is number 40, likely, because he's angry. He is typically always shown, and this is a pent up anger that I believe people have created in themselves because of my past. But my past is over. I want to speak about Andy and him the night I went over next door, the icebreaker night, and I went next door. They invited me into the house. I sat down in the living room for about 15 minutes with Andy and his wife Carrie. It seemed I was so happy with that. His wife, she was relatively quiet. She was quiet. I don't think she said really a word in the living room, but I sensed that she was delighted. She had a smile to see me in a state of well-being in the living room, wanting everything to be over. And then Andy said he didn't call the police, never called the police. And I was like, what, you never called the police? And it was like a laughing matter. And then he was like, no, you gotta leave. Get out of the house. And, I respectfully left the house just as I came in. I removed my shoes, came into the house. They asked me to leave. Andy asked me to leave, and I shut the door behind me. And then, but Andy still kept his word, and he came over and he came to meet, he kept his word to come visit Tony in the hospital because, Tony thought he would pass at that time. And he kept his word. And it was a quick visit to Tony just to say hi in the hospital, and he left. He went downstairs, and as I left, Andy was in the hospital cafe, and he had a tray of sushi from the hospital cafe. I approached him. That's an approach. Deanna, that is an approach. I walked up to him. I walked up to him, and I don't remember the exact words, but I said I would really like to speak more. And what he said is, yeah, we could maybe do that. Maybe we could let all of this go and put it behind, and we could work on a relationship. And I would have really enjoyed that more than anything. That would be keeping your enemy close. But then, after that, it was like 2 days later, maybe a week later, I waited a little while, even though I wanted more than anything to build a relationship. But that's where I saw the law come out. And he said, I wanted to go over next door and talk to Andy. I said, hello, from my driveway. And he said, John, you know what? Carrie and I feel uncomfortable building with you. We felt very uncomfortable the other night. Please don't. So this is a reversal of my conversation with him in the hospital and what appeared to be his wife's delight by seeing me well in the hospital. And this is what I realized the law will do. They won't want to have any possibility of positivity from me because they can still twist and contort information in whatever possible, and that's my probation officer. I sense my former probation officer, who made herself still my probation officer in some way for the rest of my life through a protective order that she had to lie to bring the effect of. She lied in a police report, expanded the truth, and those cameras where I approached her, those cameras were removed within days. Thank you.